Hello, friend. So now this is our final series for the Citrix Uber, and we will look into the reporting section. We will go through with some of the reports where the data has been populated actually, but yeah, we will see what data is there. But yeah, there are many reports and there's a very lot of useful information. So when you will go with your experience score overview, you will see a consolidated report based on scoring actually machine, user, session, applications all will be displayed here actually shortly. And if your environment is being monitored with Uber and your environment is degrading performance, you will see the score numbers will go down, so you know something is not going well actually in the environment. So this is very useful to see overall environment health and status. Then we have machine scores, session scores, and these are the sub scores reports from there. Then we have machine performance in another section. Here you can see all the CPU uses for the machine and and everything based on time intervals you can select. There is a GPU report, performance counter report, network communication report for the machine. We can go in there. Let's see what's happening on the network side, throughput and everything. Then we have machine uptime reports. Is there network issues? Then you can see in the reports. Blue screen reports, machine inventory, machine storage. Then we have session section actually. Session section you can see overview session reports. So yeah, here is so I have one user for which I have already opened the reports actually here. Then you can see what this user was doing, what processes were used in the how many sessions user had in this time duration, what are the process were used in his session. And then if you click on this, then you will see a new report, and that will point you to the particular application users report. That's something you can also access from here indirectly. Application network communication reports is also available here. Yeah, you can see from which target and so source and destination port were used by edge application, and so an application section we have also a lot of reports, application performance report, application error reports, application response time reports when they were hang, or there was delay in the user data, application input delay, application startup reports, application network communication reports. Yeah, and if I click on here, I could see that data will start populating here actually. Source ports, host, target host, destination, and how much resource were used, packet received and everything. So, and the application inventory, application uses, you have process reports as well. There are boot duration, boot delay. There are many reports available actually. If you have Citrix side, you can integrate Citrix side with this. You can see NetScaler report as well. I think we would have last week data because we haven't powered up our NetScaler afterwards in the today or sometime. Yeah, you can see how many network NetScaler you're monitoring in the list here, and then you can click on this. You can see instances and internal data from the NetScaler will populate here actually. So there are some classes for the NetScaler you can do monitoring for. You can drill down. There are a lot of reports for NetScaler actually. Virtual server performance, gateway performance, inventories. Then if you have Citrix session, you like we have a remote session report. If you are launching Citrix and you have an ICA session, you can see those protocol insights report as well. Even in session, you will see the ICA session as well here, and then you can go down and look all the users as we look for the RDP session. Then we have session input reports, user logon duration. You can see GPOs, breakups, then log of duration. There are a lot of information available in the reports, and this is very useful. And you can definitely configure monitoring alert. And as I said, the main dashboard will give you good information about if something is going wrong in your environment, and your environment information is uh, yeah, environment performance is degrading, so those will reflect in the bench report. I would say you should try and POC for this tool, and I have been implementing this for some of the. I have already implemented for some of the customer, and will be implementing it more for other customers. I see a great value of this tool, and which you get along with the Citrix licenses, and it has a very good integration with Citrix Cloud. In my last project I did, and Netscaler, and you can do you have an integration with a desktop director, and yeah, you can get a lot of automation reports in this as well. You can see the licensing status, as I said, and there also is one report which I like. It's sizing, SVC sizing and capacity report. Actually, here it tells you about how much your environment is used, and do you need more resources, is in crunch and everything. Yeah, so play around with the tool, and it's easy to set up. You can follow the whole tutorial, and I hope you would be able to set it up. If you have any query, you can come back to me. And thanks for watching my whole series, and have a nice evening. And don't forget to subscribe. The next series will be about Scout. So yeah, keep watching.